Hello and welcome to In Focus. I'm Eric Hesseldahl, head of SAP News. Today we're talking about SAP's latest offering, Grow with SAP. I'm here with Chief Marketing and Solutions Officer, Julia White. Julia, let me start with a really basic question. What is Grow with SAP and who is it for?
Hey, Eric, it's great to be here. So, good question. Let's start with that. So, Grow with SAP is a new offering, right? And it's a combination of technology solutions, best practices, adoption acceleration services, community, and learning. So, all the things that help customers adopt a cloud ERP, but particularly adopt with speed, with predictability, and importantly, continuous innovation. And Grow with SAP is really geared towards very specifically mid-sized companies, and they need to be able to kind of run with industry best practices based on what SAP obviously knows, and particularly using our S/4HANA Cloud Public Edition, right? And today, over 80% of SAP's customers are actually mid-sized enterprises. Like most people don't know that, but we hear from them that they need the ability to keep growing, right? They need to scale without cost and complexity, right? And of course, we've learned over the past few years, agility is the new currency. So this set of organizations really needs that agility. And so that's why with Grow with SAP, we provide this capability, these pre-configured solutions, best practices, so that they don't have to do all the work themselves. They can benefit from all of our understanding and knowledge, but have something that's really just right-sized for this audience.
So how will Grow with SAP uniquely help these growth companies?
Yeah, because you think about like these growth companies, kind of mid-market companies, they're faced with a number of challenges. So consider the macroeconomic environment, right, where spending might be down or it might be up and down. These little fluxes for a mid-sized company can have devastating impacts. And so the stakes are high right now, particularly for this segment of the organizations, right? And the nice thing about cloud, it enables more mid-sized companies to access and compete like a big company because they can get access to this sophisticated technology, even if they're not as the biggest organization. So it allows them in a way to punch above their weight from a technology perspective, a great part of the cloud. Now, add an offering like Grow with SAP, really embracing that cloud ERP. It can help them solve near-term issues like financial concerns, cash flow, with inflation changing, right? But also give them that ability to scale and grow their businesses over time because they need to be able to compete. They have to stay ahead in the industry, and that's hard, right? When you don't have all the same resources as maybe the larger organization. So what we've done is really think about how do we help this mid-market growth company adopt cloud ERP with simplicity, with rapid time to value, and make sure it's cost effective and scalable. And I think a great example, of course, is the customers themselves. So worked with a company called Initech, and they're exactly an example of this, a mid-sized provider of chemical products. And they rely on a big network of distributors to kind of deliver on their business. And they were able to use our S/4HANA Cloud Public Edition for material requirement planning as well as forecasting. But importantly, the trend around automation, right? They're automating business processes. And so they're able to be much more efficient, stay ahead of demands through that automation. Again, part of our Grow with SAP offering. And just a quote from them, they said, it allows us to react much quicker to changes in the market than we were able to do before. Again, back to agility being the current currency, it's exactly getting at that opportunity for them.
It's really interesting. Every company is really unique. They've got different processes, they've got different market conditions that they're responding to, they have different things that drive their business. How can a standard tool like a cloud ERP really be helpful in a case like this?
Yeah, it's a great question we get from lots of customers. And obviously, we've had the chance to work with thousands of companies across the globe. And we very consistently see this 80/20 rule, meaning that 80% of a company's business processes are not particularly differentiating for them. It's not part of their core competency or their key differentiation. So they're actually really best served using these industry leading processes that we've been able to benchmark across thousands of organizations. And they just get them pre-configured, kind of quote, out of the box, out of the cloud in that way. Well, about 20% of a company's processes truly are unique, right? They're part of their competitive differentiation, their special sauce. And they need the ability to really customize these and tailor them so they can keep that differentiation in place. Now, the nice thing is, with Grow with SAP, we provide also capabilities with our business technology platform, or SAP BTP. And this is the platform that customers of all sizes can use to build that 20% of those unique processes in a cloud native way, meaning we continue to get the latest and greatest innovation in the core cloud ERP, but their unique processes continue to work because it's built on the business technology platform in this cloud native way. And then importantly, also, we have hundreds of partners who have built thousands of unique processes for customers, and then they're available in the marketplace. So oftentimes a customer doesn't have to start from scratch. Right? They can work with our broad global ecosystem to get that as well. And importantly, again, one of the solutions we offer as part of Grow with SAP is this ability, this no-code, low-code based solution. So that means they can actually create those 20% of those special differentiating processes without writing code. This really taps into a broader need where they don't always have lots of IT people or professional developers. Those can be hard to find and expensive, but they're literally putting the tools in the hands of the business experts that work for them, and they can build the capabilities they need as part of the solution as well.
Great, Julia. You've given us a lot to think about. Thanks for your time today, and thank you for watching. This has been In Focus.